President Warren, Federal Constituency, Speaker, my colleagues, and from Delta State. All the things great Escravos Bar Mouth and reward Escravos. The House knows that Nigeria is blessed with vast coastline of about 850 kilometers and an exclusive zone of over 300,000 square kilometers navigable inland waters, 8 major seaports, 2 oil terminals, private ferries, 4 major inland container depots, ICDS, and 4 of the 8 seaports are located in Calabar Port, Osaka, Chaplin, and Warren respectively. Also notes that the current entrance to the Delta ports for ship draws less than 4 to 5 meters and was chosen following studies in the period between 1953 and 1955, knowing that the natural depth of Escravos Bar was about 4.0 meters, and a recommendation concluded the dredge 6-meter deep channel through Escravos entrance was required, that it had to be protected from sedimentation. Further notes that the major reason why the above was done 50 years ago was to protect the navigational channel from deposition of material coming from the south to the north, rolling littoral drift, and to guide the main part of the earth, creating current ranges sufficient for natural maintenance of the earth channels. Aware that prior to the discovery of crude oil in commercial quantities, the consequent exploration, the Delta ports were the hub of economic activities, thus provided that much needed revenue for both federal and the regional government. Also aware that various forms of commercial activities in and around those ports were providing direct jobs for over 100,000 youths and about 1 million indirect jobs to order of different age brackets, which served as means of livelihood and thus contributed to the peaceful atmosphere that existed in the area then. Further aware that the resuscitation and the use of Delta ports will have the undisputed advantage of providing shorter distance for the haulage of cargo going for the states of Anambra, Imo, Enugu, Edo, Kogi, Ondo, Benue, and FCE, Abuja, when compared to the current operational ports. Warren, therefore, Mr. Speaker, that Delta ports have become dormant, resulting in job losses and consequent frustration of youth, which are, in no small measure, contributed to the contemporary residents and the resultant devastating effect on oil production. Also warned that the entire ports comprising the underlisted infrastructure are either dormant or underutilized. The ultra-modern port Warri, Sapele under ultra-modern ports, Cocoa Port, Natural Gas, Nigerian Oil Terminal Loading Jetty, Delta Steel Complex, Escravos Loading Terminal, the Burutu ports, the Okados Loading Terminal, and the Petroleum Crude Loading Terminal. Further worrying, Mr. Speaker, that Nigeria has not been able to build a much needed political will to drive these maritime resources with the need to provide infrastructure to facilitate the development of the industry in order to tap into the enormous potential in the maritime industry, estimated at 7 trillion naira annually. But the need for this has become imperative due to building portals in the oil sector. They thought that the breakwater system constructed in the 1950s, consisting of the main breakwater length of 9 kilometers on the southern side of the channel and the protected breakwater side of the channel has, over the years, some people see. Also discovered that the last dredging maintenance on the Escravos Bar entrance was carried out in November-December 1974, giving room for supply deposits of sand at Escravos Bar Mouth that has covered and reduced the depth of the trap from 6.5 meters to about 4.5 meters, which has prevented modern and heavy vessels from patronizing the Delta ports that hold huge revenue generation potential for the country. Further discussed, Mr. Speaker, that Delta ports, which used to be the form of economic activities before the discovery of oil, have become idle. But since the federal government has realized the implication of over-dependence on mono-commodity of crude oil, the urgent need to make our seaports work optimally remains one of the fundamental ways of achieving the envisaged diversification. Observe that the endless congestion in aquaculture has created a situation whereby ships that are supposed to berth in the ports have over the years been diverted to neighboring countries to buy, with imported goods made from Nigeria now being discharged in foreign ports, then transported by road to Nigeria at huge cost. A situation that has resulted in huge revenue loss, huge revenue and job losses for the country. Also observe that the non-utilization of these ports with natural infiltration of the facilities already in existence. Cognizant to the Speaker, my colleagues, with a population of over 160 million people, Nigeria accounts for over 75% of the entire imported goods consumed in Western Transcorp region. The House therefore resolved to mandate the House Committee on Ports and Harbour and Waterways to engage the Federal Ministry of Transport and other relevant market agencies with a view to ensuring the preparation and inclusion of the cost estimate of the dredging and water construction of the Escravos Bar entrance in the 2017 budget. Mr. Speaker, I so submit.
Second. All right, this is on the motion. Structure, but I will ask Honorable Dan to recap and then I'll put the question.
As the Speaker has already mentioned, this motion is straightforward and is this motion, Mr. Speaker, is to recall and re-engineer the consciousness of this Parliament to the need to continue to diversify our economy from oil dependency to other sectors. Mr. Speaker, the maritime potential of this great country is equal to the oil reserve that we have, and it can at least sustain this nation if we have to move from oil. Mr. Speaker, it's so terrible and surprising that we have decided to abandon these great potentials that can generate close to about 7 trillion on a yearly basis to this country, and then we're now depending solely on oil. Mr. Speaker, in no time, if the port facilities already established will very ultra-grand ports in the Delta ports are not put to use, this huge investment of government and the people of Nigeria will be left to depreciate. Mr. Speaker, the Escravos ports, or the Escravos Bar Mouth, and the Delta state in particular, is one lucky state that houses close to about 4 ports. The Warri ports, the Sapele port, the Cocoa port, the Burutu port, and also has about 4 to 5 wet cargo ports, which is the Escravos crude oil loading terminal, the Escravos loading terminal, the NNPC, and the Pennington crude oil loading terminal. Mr. Speaker, as I speak with you, because of the silting of the Escravos Bar Mouth, it has become impossible for heavy vessels to move through the Escravos Bar Mouth into these ports. And these have cost us a lot of revenue loss, a lot of jobs has been lost. Mr. Speaker, I want to plead with my colleagues that we have a nation that is so blessed with various natural resources, and also the maritime sector, we should try as much as possible to ensure that with a population of about 160 million and with the consumption that we have on daily basis of imported food, just like my colleagues were just moving, that these ports can serve with generated employment, will regenerate the economy of this area, and people will move away from totally depending on oil into working. Like I said earlier, these ports used to generate about 100,000 direct jobs and close to about 1 million indirect jobs when they were in operation. Mr. Speaker, my colleagues, not to take the time, what I'm asking the House to ensure that it's done is like what FEMA does to all our highways. Mr. Speaker, if we have to look at the roads that we have, there is no road in this country that was built 50 years ago that has not been maintained. And like I said earlier, the Escravos Bar Mouth was walked and dredged about 50 years ago, and nobody has gone back again to rewalk those roads. Those like we have our express roads that are dilapidated, and the FEMA and the Ministry of Works does a lot of rehabilitation and reconstruction of those roads. It's exactly that I'm asking the maritime sector, most especially the Ministry of Transport, Marine, to ensure that this is done in the 2016 budget, 2017 budget as awaited. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for your attention.
Those in favor of the motion say aye. Those against it say nay. Ayes have it.